Well, when I was 5 years old, I was sitting in church with my parents. They were having the Lord's Supper, and I'd never seen it done before, and so they were passing down the bread and the juice, and everybody was going to grab some, and so I went to grab some. My parents were like, no, you can't have that, and I got really mad at my mom, but she explained to me later that, only baptized believers, or not baptized, but believers can take the Lord's Supper, and so, she explained how to become a Christian, but I wasn't quite ready at that point. So a few Sundays later, I was sitting in church listening to the invitation that the pastor was given, and he was talking about how we're all sinners and we all need grace, and so I knew right then that that's what I needed to do, and so I asked Jesus into my heart. I went down front the next Sunday and got baptized a couple weeks later. I don't remember when, but a lot of people ask, what was your life like before Christ? And several years ago, I would have said, well, I was only 5. I wasn't a bad kid. I grew up in a Christian home. But, the more you think about it, no matter how old I was still a sinner, and I still needed Christ. And so, even though I'm still a sinner, I know that I'm saved by the grace of God, and that He loves me, and that He gave Himself for me. So, that's my story.